JD here, Steve here, and we're going to react to Marvel Television's Wonder Man official trailer. Let's check it out.
You got this, man. You just gotta go out there and crush it.
Where have I seen him before? Pretty sure he used to be a terrorist.
This is intense.
Let's not give him any strange energy to pick up on. We both have a lot riding on this, Simon.
Why would you say that?
Come in. Mr. Kovac will meet you in the living room.
Amazing.
A superhero remake. Not exactly what we'd expect from an Oscar-winning director.
This is the role. It's everything. If I get this close and I miss,
I'm gonna need you to sign this to confirm you don't have superpowers.
yeah. I need to be in this movie. Zah! I was born to play this character.
Acting is the sum of everything you've experienced. The joy, sadness, loss, heartbreak.
The Department of Damage Control considers Simon Williams an extraordinary threat.
What?
Are you gonna use super speed or what?
I'm gonna use my car, Trevor.
Does that mean you do or do not have super speed?
Let's go! You got this, man.
All right, I'll let you go first. What you think, man? What you think?
Okay, so I read a few Wonder Man comics when I was in college and briefly before that. So I'm not like a super Wonder Man fanatic, if you will, but I know a little bit about it to kind of gauge whether I think the show is going in a good direction or not. So it seems like they're playing it loose, which is okay because I don't think there's a lot of like hardcore Wonder Man fanatics out there.
Right.
It's gonna point stuff out really quick. I think they're kind of almost mocking the whole superhero genre and kind of playing into the irony of it. So I do kind of like that part where it's like
it's very meta, very
yeah,
meta.
yeah, it's like almost like this fourth wall type breaking thing. And so I kind of like that. That's the interesting take on it. I think they're trying to take it back to sort of like their first show on Disney Plus, WandaVision, where we want to take a unique approach to this, a unique look. Some of the last few shows haven't really gone the way we wanted to go. Let's take a unique look at this. Let's take a comic character that people might have, not a lot of knowledge on it, but some people might not know anything about it. So we're going to be kind of free to do a lot of different things. And let's almost kind of mock this, like you said, very meta. And it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. I'm a fan of, I hope I say his name right, Yahya Mantini. I like him. I like some of his other things that he's done. So I think that might be a good direction that they're going in. And I'll be interested to see if they can make this mature comedy, because Marvel's kind of gotten silly. Can it make it mature comedy? Can it make fun of itself without just like killing the show, killing the genre? Make fun of itself. I do like that. So I'll be interested to see where this goes and how they take it. But for me, it's going to be a worthwhile watch. I'm going to give him a chance. I like the actor. I'm kind of in the middle with the character Wonder Man. So I'll be intrigued to see how they play this.
Yeah, I'm sort of on the other side of the fence as far as what I know about Wonder Man, which
Hmm.
is like zero to nothing. Like
Hmm.
I really don't know a ton. I did study up a little bit on some of his stuff once I found out that the show was coming out, and then I watched some video recaps, and then I read. I think it was the first four comic book like series that he was like in. It was only four actual books, so it wasn't a ton. Just got a little bit of background on him. Um, I kind of the only thing that makes me nervous about it is the comedy aspect of it, and I
Yeah.
know that you're
Yes.
trying to package this in a way that is going to um like you said, bring some sort of similarity to WandaVision, because I know that
Hmm.
and even in the comics,
Hmm.
the Wanda stuff like ties into this, the Vision stuff ties into
Hmm.
this. So like they're all sort of related, um
Hmm.
and sort of a similar story. So I get how they're trying to tell this one a little bit. I just I'm always nervous when we have these Marvel television shows that they lean too far into the comedy side,
Oh yeah.
and you're not
Oh
going to
yeah.
have enough of the serious side. Like I love the fact
Oh
that
yeah.
Ben Kingsley is in it.
I was just
I liked
yeah.
his character Trevor
Trevor
Slattery.
Slattery. Yeah.
I think that's a good character, but
Yeah.
it does lean into the comedy aspects a lot more than what he was supposed to be. Because when he came out in Iron Man 3, like he was supposed to be the Mandarin. And
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
first trailer when they showed him as the Mandarin, like I was
Yeah.
like, okay, okay, like we
Hmm.
got some legit. And then it turned out to be a joke. So I just hope that this show doesn't lean too far into the comedic side of this story. And I know that this guy is an actor. I want to see more and learn more about where his powers come from and how he's able to use those powers. Because from what I understand, he's like ridiculously powerful. Like
Yeah.
once he sort of levels up his powers, and I think that's sort of the story that his first comic book run tells, is how he starts off being able to be being super powered, and he has this sort of like base level set of superpowers, and then he sort of like levels himself up, which is different from a lot of the other Marvel characters, in that
Hmm.
they sort of start out as one character and they get their powers, and that's sort of it. That's what they got.
Yes.
Where
Yes.
it sort of levels up as he goes on and becomes more and more powerful. So I hope that they're not just doing this as something that's a TV show and it's just a throwaway. Like I want it to tie into everything else too. So that's sort of my hopes as far as this is concerned. I am definitely going to watch it, and
Oh yeah.
possible I would love to watch it with you, because
Absolutely.
you got a more of a background on it than I do, and I think that it will be fun. I like that they're dropping all of it together.
Hmm.
You can sort of get a cohesive story out of all of it, and not just like, oh, this is one episode, oh, nothing happened, so now I feel like I wasted my time until the next week when it comes out.
That's my fear.
I hope that binging this will sort of let everything sort of play out as almost like a longer movie, as opposed to just a episodic TV show.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that's my fear too. I
Mhm.
think, to your point with the comedy, you stole it. I was literally thinking it. Like I do like that they brought Ben Kingsley back. I thought his character was funny. Now, like you said, I thought it went too far, but initially I got a laugh out of it.
Yep.
Um, I think I think it depends on the actor they're bringing in to play some of these characters. Are these actors, is their niche like comedic comedy drama? Can they handle that role? Like Robert Downey Jr. could handle that role really well as Iron Man. So are you bringing in a character that can do that? From what I've seen, definitely from Ben Kingsley, I think he can do that.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, I think that's a big part. I think you got to really make sure you handle an actor that can handle that mixture between comedy and drama, but still maintain the seriousness of the character. And I think some of the characters that Marvel has had in the past that has done that well, as time has come on, we've gone through the phases, they haven't done that well. Because Chris Hemsworth, I think, as Thor, has started to become kind of a joke. And so it's even Guardians of the Galaxy, I thought they balanced it well early, and then as it came on, they start to lose it. So the balance with this is going to be very interesting to see how they handle it.
Yeah. And what you were saying about the Thor balance is very interesting, because I know you've probably seen the Thor trailer that just dropped last week,
Yeah.
and they are totally trying to distance themselves away from that side of the comedic
Yeah.
Thor into a more serious, like,
Yes.
Thor, which is, I think it's good. And I think
Yeah.
that, Thor is a good character to have those occasional like quips, but they lean too far into
Hmm.
that side of the character, and now you have to sort of bring him back to center, if not more serious, because the stakes are higher. And like you said, is I think this show Wonder Man has potential. It makes me nervous that Marvel waited so long to release it. It
Oh
makes me
yeah.
nervous that they released it all together, because
Oh
usually those things are not good signs of the
yeah.
quality of the show. So
Hmm.
I'm hoping against hope that the show is actually good, especially because it's a black character, a black male superhero, and I
Hmm.
feel like we need more of them right now.
Hmm.
We don't really have a Black Panther right now,
Hmm.
and I know that we might have some things brewing with that, but
Yes.
as far as Wonder Man's concerned, I'm ready to go on this journey and sort of learn more about the character, and I'm hoping that they give us enough of the character with an actor who's a legitimately great actor, that you're going to be able to give us a story that we want to see, and a story that we're going to want to learn more of, and a character that we're going to want to learn more about. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely going to give it a watch. I have some concerns that I voiced earlier, and I will still have them. I do what I think what will happen is, if they play this right, Wonder Man, I think, can be a very strong component to where they want to take Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
He could definitely be a very strong asset to where they want to take that. So it'll be interesting to see if they can do this right. Because if they can, I think with his powers, he could be a very strong asset to their future.
Yeah. I'm excited for the journey. Anytime Marvel drops new content, I'm all about it. I want to see what it's about, and I will give it a chance. And especially because we're on this channel and I have you as an asset,
Oh yeah.
it would be awesome to be able to stream this with you. So hopefully, I know we talked about it earlier, that we better get you on the stream and we can watch all these together, binge them all together, react to them together, run it live, and sort of enjoy it together. So I'm excited about it. We'll see how it goes, but even more so than how we feel about it, what do you guys think? Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop those comments in the chat below, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time we are in the mix in 2026. My name is JD. That right over there is my man Steve, and we will see you when we see you. Peace.